I think
spiritually?
I think it's we need time out of our routines. We need to come to blessed places. We need to make umrah. We need to go on retreats as a kind of not an escape, but as a kind of to get some inspiration, to get some to see that what I find coming back to Tarim is like you just see things in a different perspective because you're so caught up in your routines and your media and like I haven't looked at the news for the last week or something, which is I know we should be concerned about what's happening in Palestine and all the rest of it, but it's just a relief, But when I'm at home, I'm constantly checking and it's a bad habit, but it's just you're in that environment, you're constantly following everything that's happening and this and that, and there's things are always developing. But when you come here, subhanAllah, you just realize that what are the really important things, what are the priorities. I can't I can't change what's happening in the political situation. I can't. It just creates more worry and concern. But when you come and you focus on your own progress and your own self, then but yeah, it's not. Don't expect miracles from one trip to Tarim. In one sense, we do expect miracles. We want miracles, and we hope inshallah we'll have miracles. But don't expect immediate results. I guess what I'm saying. But over time, you'll definitely come back with something. You'll definitely come back with gifts, spiritual gifts, with some insight, no doubt. But we don't expect things to kind of change overnight. We'll probably go back, and we'll probably go back into our routines again and work and whatever it is you're involved in, and because you're affected by the company that you keep. You're affected by the people that are around you. That's another sign is that like when you come somewhere like here and everyone's in that traveling in one direction, everyone is remembering, everyone's doing the trying their best to seek Allah, and they take you with them, But when you're back at home, everyone's sort of going in the other direction, so they pull you down, That's why Imam Ibn Ata'illah said, don't only keep company of someone whose words inspire you and whose state lifts you. The meaning of the hikmah, But we may not have the luxury of having that. We don't necessarily, we just have to be realistic. So, don't expect to change overnight in a sense, but take inspiration from what you've seen and try and implement something. You're not going to read all the adhkar that are read, every day in Dar Mustafa. I spent years here, and I'm not able to do that going back. But you take what you can, and try and implement that, and keep good company, people that maintain that energy and maintain that inspiration. But we need these trips. We need to come back. We need to connect. But again, a lot of the teachings are about the hard work that you have to do on yourself, which is we want kind of openings and everything's going to happen like that. But the fruits of what we see, people like the Habaib, is from years and years of training. Just like you don't expect you don't expect to get fit just by 1 week of you go to the gym for do an intensive course in the gym for 1 week. You're not going to be fit. You have to do it constantly, consistently for months, and that's what you're seeing there is a result of years and years of training, and also that it's inherited. We can't compare ourselves to the Hababas and the Habaib. They're a different level. So yeah.